Give me 1 second. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Appreciate for those that's really been rocking with me, man, and rocking with the movement and rocking with the campaign. um, we are moving forward. We are making progress. We are taking back our image and our likeness. We are setting levels. There's levels to it, right? There's steps. There's levels. So we taking this thing to another level. Who am I? Who am me? Thank you for coming and fucking with your cousin, right? It's your cousin, your nasty nephew, your unapologetic uncle, Mr. Pretty in Pink. Yeah, for you. Woo. Oh, tonight's gonna be one of them nights, man. Um, tonight's gonna be one of them ones, right? I'm about to unleash the dragon, unleash this tongue. We about to set things on fire. We about to set some things straight. We about to establish who's who and what's what, right? So, welcome back to another episode of Fuck Your Feelings with me. Who am I? I am your main man, your host. You dig? Um, Tonight we gonna kind of go right in. So this wine is the same wine I was drinking last week that Joel got. I don't know my contrast is my contrast is saying it correctly. Um, but I really, really want it because I believe he makes it's called Bell Gloss. And there's a variety of Pinots that he makes. Fan fucking tastic, right? If anybody know that Maker's Mark, how they dip the top of the bottle in that wax, that red wax. Well, this bottle comes in that fashion. So when I first saw it, I'm like, man, I don't know, man. This shit might be whack, bro. When I tell you some of the best Pinot you can buy, this that Chardonnay, but that Bell Gloss, I advise you to go get you some, man. For the wine drinkers out there, for the wine sippers, right? Um, y'all know how we do. Y'all know how I do. Let's see if we good here. Every week I try to highlight and the best of us and those that are doing things in the community and the foot soldiers out there. Um, so tonight's Black Man of the Day is also going to be the black business because I also want to highlight black businesses, nonprofits, and just folks that's out in the streets just doing positive and giving back that positive energy. We've got enough negative shit, which we're gonna talk about right tonight. Yeah. So um tonight's recipient is none other than nope. See, look at me. All right. See, again, we're building it as we fly. Give me 1 second. There we go. Just bear with me, folks. Just ride with me. Hey. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can do this right. Yeah, man. Say it's my partner. My partner from way back. We go back to the West Point Baptist Church days. Young Scooter, young Warren Hawkins, and my guy is doing some things for the community. He's feeding the community. He's giving back. Right here, let's see. West Point Missionary Baptist Church annual holiday feeding and toy giveaway. Down at West Point, G-Time Saturday, December 6th. Starting at 11 a.m. Look here, man. I don't know how to, other than reaching out to them and get in touch with them. I don't know any other. Well, I'm sorry, shit. You got the phone number right here. Phone number 409-762-5642. Address is 3003 Avenue M, Galveston, G-Time, Texas. You dig? 77550. Look here, man. Y'all go support that boy, man. Y'all go support the movement. Because look here, like I said, he's doing something positive for the community. We get enough of the bullshit. We get enough of the negative shit. We get plenty of that. We get plenty of that. Man, that BA got me a little wired up. Plus shouting out young Scooter. That's what we called him back in the Gap. Obviously a grown ass man, Warren Hawkins. But I get fired up when I'm talking about us. When let's see. Yeah, I get fired up when I'm talking about us. Cause we in the Thunderdome. We got to go back to that gladiator mentality. We got to understand that there's a war in our community. All that other shit that's going on outside, there's a war. And we've got to take it back. We got to go back to being gladiators. Them boys sip wine back in the day. Yeah, big vats of it. But tonight, you see the title. Top notch pros get the most, not the lesser. Great Pimp C line. Verse from Pimp C. So, and what do you mean by that? As you all know, the motto of this show is to make black male masculinity great again. So this ain't bot women. This is a platform dedicated to taking the black community back one black man at a time. And my efforts are focused on such. I love you. I love you. But you know what? Let me just do this. Let me do this. Let me play a little snippet, because this is gonna really, really, really separate the men from the boys. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put the babies and the kids to bed. This is grown folk talk right here. This is what this is why the title of the show is what it is. It's fuck your feelings. And I say it so strongly and so adamantly and so fiercely because I know it pierces. It pierces the eardrum. Yeah. So let me go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna play this snippet from this podcast. Shout out to Cam Newton. Shout out to young Charleston White, I would employ um, everybody to go check out Funky Fridays, Cam Newton. He has a lot of great guests. Has a lot of some things to say, but you know how I am. I agree with Charleston White in the sense that we need to stop letting our athletes and entertainers be our spokespeople, because they're bought. They can be bought. So look here, check it out. Let me see. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
That you're standing for and by your people.
Well, here's the thing. When you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka. See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. Mm-hmm. They wasn't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery?
Yeah.
I like girls kissing girls where I'm from, and that's on the radio. Girls on girls, that's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. That nigga Thug said, nigga,
Look here. Before we proceed, I've said this multiple times to multiple people, and I'll say it again and even stronger and louder. Society is, and especially in our community, making girls boys and boys girls. Society is making girls boys and boys girls. It's like we're trying to recreate biology and genetics. Let's continue.
shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to me. He really shot that. They really girls on girls. That's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. That nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them talking about booty hole. Y'all worried about my delivery? Come on, don't be hypocrites, black people. Y'all can't listen to this music if y'all so caught up in my delivery. Don't do me like that. And the way y'all snap and pop y'all pussy to this music, the way y'all kill and drill to this music, don't trip about my delivery. Hey, yo, Easy, why you wear your pants like that? I wear my pants like that because that's easy access, baby. Easy, why you talk like that? I talk like that to get my point across.
Hold up.
Because when I wasn't talking like that, wearing the bow tie, y'all wasn't paying me no attention, and I was going to the Supreme Court changing laws and legislations in this country. I was working with over 50 U.S. congressional members, from Ted Cruz to Mark Rubio, Senator John Cornyn. I was on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. I had done a study with News 21, Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Y'all wasn't paying attention then. So, nigga, I gave y'all what y'all want. A ignorant motherfucking nigga that talk like them rappers. Now y'all listening. Now y'all paying attention, huh? I got y'all attention. Checkmate. Now let me tell y'all what y'all need to hear. We fucked up as a race of people since y'all so caught up into my delivery. 5% of children now are catching HIV from ages 13 to 21. What y'all worried about? 85% of the new chlamydia, all the new cases of teenagers. What y'all so caught up about?
And look here, these are your kids. Your kids. Like, you can front for the gram, and you can front for Facebook and all of the rest of the social media outlets. But your kids the one out here running around, killing folk, taking folks' stuff, disrespectful as fuck. Like I swear to God, I want to slap the dog shit out of some of your kids. Ridiculous. But you gotta listen to what they listening to. What we listening to is like we knew that shit was stories. Did some niggas take it seriously? Yep. But for the most part, we wasn't killing each other like this. That shit started. Let's say 90s, early 90s, 92. When that gang shit started, especially in my city, for sure. But listen, was it right? Hell no. That's why. That's what irks me the fucking most. It's because we know better. You can't tell me you don't know no better. Because if you don't, that may be why you in the fucking position that you are in. You haven't grown up, big dog. You still stuck on the hamster wheel, buddy. You out here ski with in the club with your partners them. Yeah. It's obvious that we only respond by brute force. And ultimately, that's the position we put ourselves in. So that's the only way it's going to be recovered. Let's continue.
Nigga, only 35% of most kids in inner cities can read on or above their grade level. What the fuck are y'all?
But I guarantee they know they pussy pink and they booty hole brown. I guarantee you that.
Talking about these kids can't read. Come on, my nigga.
And you know who suffer the most? Is black boys. Black boys suffer the most. Yeah, black boys suffer the most when it comes to this not being able to read, because again we develop slowly. We develop mechanically before we develop up here. But this is what I want to. I honestly, we're handcuffing. We're handcuffing these kids, especially the boys. Yeah, we're handcuffing these kids because, for one, we're still coddling and babying young adults. Because by time, especially women, you all should know better. By the time you're 14, you can have a baby. In some cases, earlier than that. So in the olden days, if I ain't mistaken, that's when your womanhood started. When you were 12-year-old back in the Gap, you wasn't just allowed to just, oh, I don't know it. just because I don't want to know it, because I don't know it. You know what I mean? Because, it's not right there in my face. Like, they were preparing them for the world, for adulthood. Let's continue.
So if we gonna be real, let's be real. I'm not bashing the black woman in her BBLs. I'm not bashing the black woman because she wearing eyelashes. I'm not fucking with the sister because she got too many baby daddies. I'm addressing men, boys and...
Huh. Now, I wasn't even showing. I have to disagree. I got to disagree with some of that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In Charleston white voice. My target audience is men. Absolutely. And the kind of men that we need won't tolerate a lot of that bullshit, a lot of your bad behavior, a lot of the bad decisions. We can't. We're changing that narrative. We're shifting that image. Because, ladies, you should be ashamed of the fucking image of black women. You call yourselves queens, but this behavior that is being perpetuated, you should be ashamed. You should be pissed off at. Ain't no way you should be fucking singing Sexy Red. Ain't no way. And that goes with some of the killing and shit like that on the other side. Because that's what this channel is for. This channel is to address that bullshit. Let's go.
Men, from Deion Sanders and his son to black people following a cult-like man, but won't support local. How can black people give all this energy to one man and all these other black coaches from high school to college? Why is it just this one man? And we abandon hashtag HBCUs, just like we abandon no justice, no peace for George Floyd.
Let's go.
Are we still mad about George Floyd? Are we
Let's go.
still mad about police shooting? Is that why we not kneeling no more?
Let's go. Tamir Rice, Trayvon. The list can go on and on and on with those types of killings. But what about them killings between us? Because of your misguided, unable to handle their emotions, fake as fuck.
Are we still boycotting the NFL? What happened to all these things? What happened? Nigga, because I'm still stuck on Tamir Rice while y'all stuck on my delivery. I'm still mad why ain't now motherfucker tore up the country behind Tamir Rice. Baby Tamir Rice at that. Since we so in tune. See, I know a kid by the name of Dacian Steptoe who killed a high-ranking police officer by the name of Officer Garrett Hull. They called him Rambo. After he killed Officer Garrett Hull, rather than them taking Dacian Steptoe to jail, they executed him on the spot. Broke his arm in two. So I'm saying to myself, man, why these people so caught up on my delivery when all these police shoot? Nigga, ain't nobody died for nothing yet. See, nigga, I done put my life on the line to die for a family who the police was threatening. I ain't see now nigga on the front lines. So when I see celebrity niggas from football players to basketball players to rapping niggas, I say, man, them niggas can't talk to me, homie, the kind of work I done put in. Them niggas ain't got no business saying a motherfucking thing to me. Nigga, I really been feeding the community. Nigga, if you go to my city, nigga, if I talk to mayor, listen, these niggas just be talking. So now, nigga, I really get offended. That's why I say, fuck Deion. That nigga lived in Dallas, Fort Worth for over 20 years. That nigga ain't known for doing nothing in the community, my nigga. Nothing. Fuck his son that's been favored that get to drive a Rolls Royce, nigga, when half the kids can't even pay college tuition where we from. Let alone drive a Rolls Royce and not pay parking fee. Robbing, my nigga, that's what we doing anyway to our rich cousins. If we go be real, the
And the nigga gonna say he hate. He hating because of that. Listen, as a father, as a dad, as a coach, I don't have. I understand that decision, but as a black man, not at all. Not at all. And I'm talking about the Dion in this particular situation. Hustle gang strong, but you always got to watch out for a fast talker. See, I ain't no fast talker. I'm gonna tell it to you raw, straight. I'm gonna give it to you uncut. You understand what I'm saying? This country draw. Again, I'm from the South. You dig? H time at that where we intentionally slowed our music down on purpose. So them fast talking, slick talking motherfuckers. Let's go. I only got a few more minutes of this.
poor black and the rich black don't get along, so let's play like we don't. If the rich Dion come down there, he gonna get robbed and hit upside his head too. Them niggas will rob their mamas down there. Let's just be real, homie. But I ain't left them people. I still go back to get my haircut with them. I still pass out turkeys. I still give them Christmas toys. When they call to get their kids out of trouble, I'm still there. I ain't left them yet. With my stardom, Dion left. I ain't showed up in a bunch of kids' life and promised them that we go grow together. And my first chance I got, nigga, I left them and took the money. You know what I just did? I just left this whole group of kids right here with some more abandonment issues because they were seeing me as a father figure. Y'all just see him as a coach. They were seeing a daddy, a father, just the presence of that man. Just the presence of that man in them boys' life, homie. And you take that from them?
Oh, well, it wasn't
You take that.
It wasn't his responsibility. Yes, it fucking was his responsibility. Yes, it was his responsibility. His responsibility as a black man. The power we have. Yeah. How many more foot soldiers could he have made? How much more impact could he have made Jackson, Mississippi? He could have made Jackson, Mississippi the belle of the South. The blacks Jackson, I'm assuming there's oil down there. He could have made that the black Houston of the South. That was the plan. That's what he said. That's what he told us. That's what he told them little boys, them youngsters, them young adults. That's what he told the young adults. First thing he got, smoking. Bring the smoke too. I got the file. Guess what? I got the lines open. It's in the chat. You can click the link. Let me know. If you want to chop it up, we definitely can chop it up. We can go in about whatever it is you want to talk about.
from them. You take the limelight from them. You take all that from them. You strip them from that. And now they back in the dark. They back in the dark. Shh, come on, my nigga. I'm starting to resent black people.
Don't do that.
Nigga, next year I'm gonna be hollering fuck black people. Cause they the most hypocritical, fakest motherfucking people in the world. Cause if any motherfucker mad about what I'm saying and can like Lil Durk, can listen to King, nigga Nipsey Hussle say, I'm gonna turn all these bitches into lesbian. I started not liking that nigga when I heard him say that. Nigga, you'll turn all the hoes into lesbian? He said, I'm gonna turn all these bitches into lesbian. Nigga, not my black queens. Maybe you ain't got no black mama. I got a black mama, nigga.
But hold on.
Yeah. Hey. So that's I wanted to just go in on into that piece and show that, because the mark of being a man is your word. Your word. And your word. Like, that means the world to me. Like, when I don't keep my word, it's just something in me that breaks down. That breaks down. As a black man, we and especially us, we are held to our words the most. So, a couple of things there that that I wanted to point out. First, shout out to the name of the show, Fuck Your Feelings, because we got to get out of our feelings. When somebody try to tell you something right, or when somebody has a valid point, get out your feelings, man. Stop trying to defend the bullshit. Second thing, because we are in our feelings, I said this earlier on the live on my private channel. Because we are in our feelings, that lends and tends to result in bad decisions. We're making decisions based on emotion. We're letting emotion guide us. We're letting emotion dictate our next move. We can't operate in our feelings, men. Does that mean you don't have feelings? To the men out there, men, do you have feelings? Answer that question. Answer that question for me, men. Do you have feelings? Listen, I don't want to speak for you on this one because I know the answer. I absolutely know the answer to that. Absolutely know the answer to that. I know. I know you do, bro. I know you do. Because I have them. My family knows I have feelings. I just don't operate in them. I can't operate in them. Because when I've done so in the past, the results and the outcomes didn't turn out so well. They didn't turn out in my favor. So stay out your fucking feelings. All right. The next generation. The next generation. We must guide them, especially the boys. You got to protect them. There's an attack on black boys. That's why they're out here so irrational. These are your sons, big dog. Some of your sons. And a lot of you I know that watch me, that tune in, I know you solid. But you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. That motherfucker that was loose with his fucking semen. Now it's, oh, I don't know why Ray like that. Oh, why is he so angry? Why is he so violent? Why is he so emotional? These your sons, bro. Um, the last thing was I heard was, or the final thing I'm gonna bring up. You know, I'm not a big fan of politics or the state of politics that we're in now. I'm not red or blue. I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm me. I have the interest of us. And in order to enact policy and to enact change, we got to be in the right places. We got to dictate who goes where and who does what, who passes what laws are being passed. We want this cycle to stop. You want this cycle to stop? We need to create our own. We need to break away from the establishment. I know. Yeah, y'all gonna think, oh, well, yeah, you know, he just talking shit. He ain't got shit else to do. That's a lie. I got things to do that's gonna grow me to make me bigger and better for you and I and us. Because one thing I know, two things for sure. Since I've become a better me, I've been able to be better to others and for others. So I know the outcome and the rewards of change and being unselfish, selfless, hardworking, firm, yet fair. Once again, man, shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. I appreciate you all. Again, the lines are open. I'll keep them open for a bit longer if anybody wants to join. Let's see. I'll place it back in the chat again just in case it's not in there. Crank it. All righty. All right. Hey man, I love this thing, man. I love life. I love my people. I love you so much, so dearly. I genuinely want the best. I really do. I promise you that. Swear to God. It may not seem like it, but some of this shit or some of the things your daddy should have told you. You hear me, bro? You hear me? Like real talk. Because this shit so much the shit my daddy should have told me. Let me see, I lost my daddy when I was 21. I was at PV. He go a bit of a transparency moment. While we ride to this beat. I get a call in the fall of '98. I'm at PV just doing my thing. And my old man called. He said, hey, man. He said, hey, man. He said, man, if I die today, bro, I'm gonna be all right. Hey, how many of you brothers have gotten that kind of call before? Again, mind you, I'm 21. Matter of fact, I was 20. And at the time, let me see. Give me 1 second. Put the rock a little bit. Put the rock a little bit. I'm gonna give you another great little story. Okay, we're gonna speed it up a little bit. Let me see what that bass do. So, I'm like, bruh. Again, at the time, I didn't know. I really did. So that next semester, it's the spring of '99. I get a call. Hey, son, you want to come down Cali, and, for spring break? Now, back in that day, those were my herbal days. Because I'm a chocolate, sexy, dark brother from the South. So I'm thinking about Cali weed and hoes. Hell yeah. I get out there. Mind you, again, I'm 21. Again, I've I get out there. Man, the nigga's stomach was like he was 9 months pregnant, and the rest of his body looked like he looked like one of them things off of Men in Black. It's my old man, my pops. I'm 21. So I'm in Cali chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just rocking out, doing what I do. Shout out to Kev. Shout out to Kimmy. Shout out to Janice. Shout out to my folks out there. um I didn't realize I didn't have but a one-way ticket. Yeah, I had a one-way ticket. So it's coming to the end of spring break. I mean, I'm really, really, now when I look at it, now that I look at it, that really, really impacted quite a bit because, shit went downhill from there. Because I think before I came into that particular semester, I was doing all right, you know, for a freshman and for the shit that I was going through. And we'll talk about that another day. But today is this story time, right? So I say, hey, what's up? What's up, Pop? Hey, I say, hey man, I need to go back to school, huh? He's like, nah, man, I got you, bro. Chill. I don't remember exact conversation because that was 24 years ago. So I was like, so this was around March Madness time. I never forget. My stepmom in the kitchen cooking up the good old grits that she make. Say, look here, man, I ain't never had no grits on the West Coast like that taste like they from the South. You did. I guess my old man got it right, though, I guess. Shout out to Janet. So, I'm watching the game. He watching the game. She cooking breakfast. Next thing you know, I hear. So I jump over the couch, run to the back, run to the back. I get back there. And I just see him slumped on the side of the bed. I'm like, whoa. And I don't know. I've heard, stories about it before. But I think I looked depth in his eye. Cause he had passed. I can't remember. I don't know when they declared him. But yeah, wow. Um, it's like he wanted me to be there. He wanted me to be there before he died. He wanted me to be there when he died. Wow. I'm 21 though, bro. So I didn't go back to school. I don't think that semester, or I might have. I don't remember. But I ended up making all Fs that particular semester. So that fucked over my whole entire GPA. Yeah. And, you know, so Let me see. 2 months after that, my grandma died. R.P. Ruth V. Shout out Ruth V. Best peach cobbler, jelly cake, hands down, ever in life. I put that on everything. Homemade crust. Hand peeled peaches, nigga. Not that canned bullshit. Yeah. Flaky. Crust. Flaky. Buttery. Great. Oh, goodness, greatness. That jelly cake, though. Lord have mercy, that jelly cake. Look here, let me tell you about Ruth V. Ruth V made a jelly cake and some burritos. I don't know where the hell the burritos come from. But I'm at PV. Those who know PV know 290. Know right up the road is Brenham. Up the road from that, up there, Highway 6 a little further is Washington County. That's where my folks know from. From my understanding, a lot of our folks from that area, because I know there's a lot of plantations up through there. Look it up. But see, these jelly cakes, I gotta describe them to you. I gotta describe them to you. So they would be like a half inch to like 3/4 inch layers. And I don't know, man. I think I've seen at one point, man, she might have had like an 8-layer motherfucker. But see, back in the Gap, there was this generic brand like Sam's Club, but it was called Parade. Shout out to Parade. Shout out to the folks that know Parade. It came in it was a long, skinny jar. Long, skinny jar. She would take it, and it was a red plum jam. She would take it, and she would whip that hoe, till it like liquefied. Then she would take each layer, and she would take some out, put it on that thing, and smear it around, get it around, put that next layer on, slather that shit on there, next layer, till she had them 8 layers. You had to let that thing sit though. You had to let that thing sit. Because it was so fucking moist. Probably the reason why I got high cholesterol now. Shout out to Ruth V, man. I'm just over here reminiscing. So, didn't finish the story. So that jelly cake, right? And these burritos, I want to say it's breakfast burritos. I'm saying she had them mugs individually wrapped. I'm talking about the burrito. Individually wrapped. Had them things tucked in this little heater pouch shit. Then she sliced the entire jelly cake. Little thin, little slivers. Shove them hoes in a sandwich bag, individually wrapped, big dog. See, ladies, it's the attention to detail. It's that extra effort. that makes a man want to go and kill the bear, to kill the giant, and want to bring the riches home and spread them and share them with you? Imagine. Imagine that.
Purchase your track today.
Imagine that. Fucking imagine that. Boy, I was about to say something so raw. Y'all not ready for it. Y'all not ready for it. Look here, man. The line is still open. The call line is still open. I hope that the chat still has the link. Chat here still has the link. If anybody want to join in, I can see the chat. So, uh, um, please let me know that you want to join or you are joining, and I'll let you in. Let's see. Let's see if this works. All right. All righty. We're gonna keep on flowing. So yeah, I gave you a little insight into my old man. Well, until his passing and that particular um event. You know, I love my old man in life. I wish I had him for a little while longer so he can see the man I become. I'm quite sure we probably would butt heads. Because I'm just as determined and strong minded as I'm sure he was. So I'm sure I got some of it from him. So, however, that guidance may have gotten me where I needed to be a little quicker. Hey, and that's the purpose of this in this show, in this in the conversation that we're having. It's because we need to hear this. We need to stop. See, what we do is we tend to we think we're helping when we're really hurting. Yeah, we're really hurting. Let's go. All right, everybody. We're gonna call it a night. We've been going at it for about an hour or so. I appreciate everybody for joining in. Those who did tune in, please, please, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm gonna figure this thing out one day, man. I'm gonna figure this thing out one day. We gonna keep this thing going though. We gonna keep this thing cracking. We gonna put it in their face. We gonna call out the bullshit over and over and over and over again. And if you with the bullshit, stay on that other side. Love you. Gotta go.